A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. As the sun rose over West Palm Beach on November 5, 2024, the political landscape was charged with anticipation. Donald Trump, the Republican nominee, made his grand entrance following a whirlwind of campaigning that took him across 3 states in the final hours before Election Day. His last rally in Grand Rapids, Michigan, was characterized by personal attacks on key Democratic figures, including Vice President Kamala Harris and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Trump's late-night speech, which didn't conclude until after 2 a.m., reflected the fervor of his campaign, but also revealed a troubling trend. His rallies were less packed than in previous elections, with reports indicating that venues were only partially filled. Trump's arrival in Florida was met with a blend of excitement and scrutiny. He had just wrapped up a campaign that was marked by allegations of election fraud and a focus on perceived threats from his opponents. At his Michigan rally, he insisted that Harris could not mathematically win the election if his supporters turned out in droves. However, a recent national poll showed Harris leading with 51% support compared to Trump's 47%, raising questions about the strength of his campaign. The tradition of early voting was in full swing, with Dixville Notch, New Hampshire, marking the first in-person votes cast at midnight. This small town, with its mere 6 registered voters, split evenly between the 2 candidates, symbolizing the tight race ahead. As Trump made his way to West Palm Beach, he continued to push back against the narrative that his campaign was faltering. In Pittsburgh, he delivered a speech that echoed his long-standing themes of grievance and decline, questioning whether Americans felt better off than they did 4 years ago. His rhetoric, however, seemed to clash with the reality of dwindling crowd sizes. Reports from his campaign stops indicated that attendance was down, with the upper stands at venues like the PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh left empty. In contrast, Harris was gaining momentum, focusing on a message of optimism and hope as she campaigned tirelessly in swing states. Despite the challenges, Trump's campaign was bolstered by notable endorsements, including a surprising appearance by former Fox News anchor Megyn Kelly at his Pittsburgh rally. Kelly, who had previously clashed with Trump, expressed her support, stating, "He will be a protector of women, and it's why I'm voting for him." Preparations for Trump's election night watch party were underway at the Palm Beach County Convention Center. Security was a top priority, with agencies like the Secret Service and local law enforcement coordinating efforts to ensure a safe environment for attendees. Mayor Keith James of West Palm Beach issued a warning to potential troublemakers, emphasizing that any attempts to disrupt the event would not be tolerated. As the day progressed, media crews from around the world gathered outside the convention center, capturing the atmosphere of a pivotal moment in American politics. Inside the venue, large banners proclaiming "Make America Great Again" adorned the walls, alongside neon displays reading "Trump 47, a nod to his aspirations of reclaiming the presidency. With the election looming and early voting already in motion, both Trump and Harris aimed to galvanize their respective bases. Trump's campaign strategy relied heavily on rallying his supporters with fiery speeches, while Harris sought to maintain her lead through a message of unity and progress. As the clock ticked down to election night, the stakes could not have been higher. Voter turnout was expected to be significant, with nearly 80 million Americans having already cast their ballots. The outcome of this election would not only determine the next president, but could also reshape the political landscape for years to come. In the coming hours, all eyes would be on West Palm Beach as Trump prepared to address his supporters one last time before the votes were counted. With tensions high and the nation divided, the final moments of this campaign were sure to be as dramatic as the journey that led to them. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.